Everyone, so as promised in my last video, I have the new Urban Decay 20 Vice Limited Reloaded palette, and this is a special edition. As it says, it is very limited to commemorate Urban Decay being in business for 20 years. So I think it's such a great idea. Also, the concept behind this is that it features a lot of their popular shades that maybe have been discontinued and some new ones as well. So this is the box. I love their boxes for their Vice palettes. They're always lovely. All with beautiful colours on the back. Look at those. And then of course the thing I'm really interested in, the beautiful palette itself. It's very similar to the 15th anniversary palette, if you remember that one with the mirror. Very, very similar. Same kind of bevel jewel design. I really like this packaging. It's got the push button. Slow release there. Big full-size mirror, and then we have the colours. Also has a double-ended brush. I don't tend to use these, but that's just my personal preference. I just have brushes that I prefer. So look at these beautiful colours. I have to admit, I really didn't know a lot about this palette till it arrived, or rather till I knew I was going to be sent one, which was very nice of Urban Decay, and then I kind of looked it up and I thought, oh, it's beautiful. And these colours are so wearable. You've still got your punches of colour, you know, you've still got your blues, you've still got your pinks, but they're actually really quite wearable. So today I have on, if you can see, I'm kind of like a peachy blue. So I used Moonflower, and I used 501. And 501 up close is stunning. It's this one here. And it's got kind of like beautiful bronze flecks in it. So those are the shades. Aren't they gorgeous? And I only actually have 5 of the shades in this palette. So I have Smog, which is over here, and I have Oil Slick, I have Midnight Cowboy, Mildew, and Anonymous, I believe, yeah, at the top here. So I was quite pleased because there are 20 eyeshadows and I've only got 5 of them in my collection. So I'm very, very pleased with that. I think it's just such a stunning palette. So let's get swatching. I will swatch a couple of them for you. First of all, let's try Goldmine because this looks absolutely beautiful. Oh, that is pretty. Wow, look at that. You just have to dip your finger in these and bam, you get a load of colour. Acid Rain looks beautiful as well. Kind of a lemony lime. That one. I love Urban Decay's eyeshadows. They are absolutely hands down my favourite. They really truly are. Gash is one I have never tried. It's like a really nice brick red. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I think I'll use that tomorrow. That's the one at the top. It's a real satiny red. I love red eyeshadows. I don't think enough companies make them. A Road Strip. What's this one look like? Oh, it's kind of pearlescent. A duochrome, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So that's a new one, I believe. I believe that's a new one. Then we have Misdemeanor. Beautiful kind of peacocky teal. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. This one down the bottom. It's kind of grey. I like that one. Well, I like them all. As I said, I was really surprised when I opened this palette because I didn't really know much about it, and then I went and had a little research and I thought, oh, actually the colours in it are absolutely fantastic. Really wearable combinations. Shallow is a really pretty grey. Ooh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. There's Shallow there. And as you can see, I'm really not going to tower these swatches. I'm just kind of dipping my finger in just to give you an idea, but they're beautiful. Hot Pants, beautiful kind of pink, baby shell pink maybe. That's stunning as well. Just up the top there. You can do so many different looks with this palette. I think that's what I really appreciate about the Vice palettes. They are very bright and they do contain lots of bright colours, but as you can see, I mean, you've got, you know, Moonflower and Smog, which are kind of neutral. You know, you've got what's this one? Suspend here, which is a matte. Road Stripe, which is the pearlescent one right at the top there. You know, Anonymous, which I love. I've used that as my highlight today. You've got some really nice kind of neutral colours. Laced I love as well. That was in another Vice palette. Really beautiful neutral colours that really pop. If I just swatch 501, it's the one I'm wearing today with Moonflower. It's a stunning shade. I'm really not into blues, funnily enough, but I had to try this blue and it's absolutely gorgeous, as you can see. It's just really beautiful. Blues are growing on me, I think. And Oil Slick is there. Now I have Oil Slick in a little, I think it was the Ammo palette, the Reloaded one. I don't really like blacks. It's always been something that I moan about whenever a company releases a palette. You see, we've got sparkles in it. Because I just don't use black eyeshadow, but I know that a lot of people do, so I guess it's fair enough. It caters to everybody, and I suppose, you know, I guess it's useful. They're just not useful to me. Black eyeshadows are just not useful to me. And of course there's the ubiquitous Midnight Cowboy here, which everybody knows is super, super, super shimmery. Oh, but it's beautiful. And glittery. Look at that. Wow. Gorgeous. I think my favourites are definitely Acid Rain and Gash at the moment. They're really my favourites. It's the red and the kind of lime colour here. All in all, I think this palette is beautiful. I think it's definitely something that you should add to your collection if you like the Vice palettes. I don't think you should be put off by, oh, well, it's another Vice palette, blah, blah, blah. It's beautiful. I think it's something that's quite unique. So even if you have the other Vice palettes like I do, I think you will definitely find a use for this in your collection. And as I said, there are so many nice, beautiful neutrals here. You could definitely use this every day. I mean, you don't have to wear blue like I've done. I just wanted to see what they were like. But the neutrals in them and the bronzy colours, they're beautiful. And I think this is definitely a palette you could use well into winter as well. It's not just like glaringly summer. I think it's definitely a winter-based palette as well. So it's very versatile. I'm really pleased with it. Very impressed. So if you're interested in this, oh, fingerprints, look. Fingerprints. If you're interested in the Vice XX Limited Reloaded, God, that's a mouthful, it's sold out on decay.co.uk, but I will link it anyway so you can go and have a look and decide if it's for you. And I think you can fill in your email address and they'll let you know when it's back in stock. But I did go and look at the Debenhams website and they did say that you could add it to your bag, so Debenhams might have it even if Urban Decay don't. I really don't know. As I said, I was sent this, so I don't know about stockists. But I do know that it is very, very limited edition, so if you want it, get it. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. I hope it was helpful. I'm really super excited in using this in the future, kind of coming up with different colour combinations. It's a beautiful palette. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Hope it was helpful, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.